Rakar, you telling your audience that it's okay to buy whores, harlots, and prostitutes? Oh, man. Oh, man. And then you got the nerve to throw up curses while you're buying prostitutes, telling brothers it's okay to buy. You, nigga, what? Y'all call. So if you believe in things that you don't understand, like what Stephen Wonder say, do you suffer? So if you believe in things you don't understand, what that makes you an unbeliever?
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son, called Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Wa Barakathum unto the whole full elect. All right, now as you can see, through the Spirit, I'm going to go into a quick video going into these scoffers, all these it talkers, and we're seeing these spirits on these people getting roused up more and more as this word goes out, and more as, this truth which, the men before our apostles, the elder high priest, Abba Bivens, elder high priest Ariah, our elder high priest, King Masha. You see, all the men that labored before us, as this word has went out, you're seeing more and more people have a problem with this doctrine. You seeing one of these guys is Van Ashton, and you seeing Vocab, all these different trash talkers. But at the end of the day, they're just set up to ultimately, their vessels the Lord ain't dealing with. He's not, that he doesn't have pleasure in, and he's going to kill them later. And the Lord had it set up to where he created those vessels to come against the truth, to come against him. So that's what we're going to see happen. A lot of these niggas that's talking shit and, coming against the doctrine. Ultimately, they believe they're coming against us. They're really coming against the Lord. Let's get this real quick. This is Luke chapter 10 and verse 16. He that heareth you, heareth me, Yahweh Shai speaking. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me. So if you despise the men of the Lord's followers, his disciples, you're despising the Lord. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. So niggas like Van Ashton, Vocab, they're ultimately, because really, when you look at the men of Great Millstone, they're just teaching the word, how it's in the scriptures, as the scriptures have said. And these guys are getting offended. That's why when you read John the 15th chapter, Yahweh Shai went into how we're going to have to get hated of this word. We're going to have to go through all types of tribulation. You see, he went into that in the John the 15th chapter. And he said, I spoke those things so you won't be offended in me. But guess what? A lot of niggas, they're going to be offended. Okay? But at the end of the day, they're offended at Yahweh Bashem Shai, not at the men that's just portraying a message. We're just messengers at the end of the day. But they're offended actually at the Lord. Let's go here, man. But it's all good, though, because the Lord set it up for them to be that way. And he's going to judge their ass eventually later. All these guys talking trash, doing all these little videos, like the Van Ashton guy we just had on the screen, Vocab, they're just marking judgment for themselves. Ultimately, you're offending the Lord's servant. So, Lord, you're ultimately offending the Lord, which is going to lead to him judging you later. Because a lot of them, they could have just shut the hell up, and do their own thing. But they wanted to talk trash. They wanted to offend brothers. So now you can say lies. So now you're adding judgment into yourself, which is not very smart in these times that we're in. You see? And also it's kind of like Mo activity, man. Like Apostle Rakah says, you watching every move another man make, waiting for him to mess up. You see, that's some Mo shit, man. Let's go ahead and get the scriptures, though. This is Proverbs 19, verse 28 and 29. An ungodly witness scorn at judgment. So you scoff at it. You offended at it. You might mock her at judgment. It says, in the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. You eat up all types of wickedness, sins upon sin. But this is the point right here, verse 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners. So all these niggas talking shit, man, like Van Ashton, like Vocab, whose whole YouTube page, his whole persona, his whole, his whole thing is just is trying to come against the Israelites. He doesn't go to no other groups. He doesn't go to talk. He doesn't go tell Muslims that they're going off. He doesn't go to the Fruit Loop parades or anything like that. He literally he's clearly set up. And the Lord is going to judge every single one of these people. So we have nothing to worry about. It says, and it strikes for the back of fools. Because you a dang on fool if you're coming against his word. Let's get this. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 36. But I say unto you, Yahushua speaking, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. And the tongue has killed many. So whatever doctrine you're teaching or you're bringing out, whatever energy you're putting out, that's what you're going to get back in return. So if you were teaching all types of contrary things to the scriptures, now you got to get that judgment to come because you teaching other men to do evil. Let's grab this. Matter of fact, I'm going to finish this out. Verse 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy word shalt thou be condemned. So if you've been teaching all types of madness like this guy, Vocab or Van Ashton or any one of these scoffers who are coming against the truth, the black conscious niggas, the black woman's guy, dummies, those idiots, that they're teaching that black conscious bull stuff, BS. So that's all their doctrine. That's their teachings. Whatever teachings, whatever doctrine you put out, whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to get judged by. Even these high value red pill niggas, a lot of them are into adultery. So everybody's going to reap what they sowed, man. And that's what we're getting ready to see, the judgment. I got a quick one real quick. This is Matthew chapter 5 in verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, which proves that the commandment's not done away with, Yahushua is speaking right here, and shall teach men so. So if he's teaching people to be evil and do wickedness, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom. You see? So a lot of these guys are doing the exact opposite, contrary to what the Lord told them. Their doctrine, they're not teaching the doctrine of life. They're teaching all types of ways of death. Okay, let's go into let's look at the black conscious movement. All those niggas. They're pushing death culture, worship the woman. Then they're in Egyptology, the book of the dead. Don't get me started on these Christians, man. All these different guys, what they're teaching is completely contrary. So now they're teaching men to not do right. So the Lord's going to judge them for that, man. Let's get this. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing to Yahweh Bashem Shai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. That means difficulties, troubles, afflictions. And that's what's happening to all these scoffers, especially now. And they can just continue because they're just adding more sins upon themselves. Verse 7. And to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. So when the Lord come back and bring that judgment, if you were somebody else offending his servants, now you finna get your ass smoked, man. Verse 8, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh Bashem Shai, and obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Now, who did he order to teach the gospel? His men, his servants. And you coming against them. So you're not obeying the gospel. So what's that going to lead to? You're going to get your ass fucked up, man. So all these dudes talking trash, it's okay. They're just adding judgment into themselves to get judged for it later. Proverbs 17 and 15, he that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they are both an abomination to the Lord. And that's what these scoffers are doing. Justifying all the madness you see happening in this world. But they got something to say about the men teaching the truth. Teaching men to be men. Teaching men who their true power is, what the Lord's true names are. You got a problem with those men, but you're okay with the stuff that's happening in this world. You see, that's why the Lord is going to jack a lot of these people up, man. I want to get a quick example right here. Matter of fact, let's get this right here. This is an example on what the Lord did to somebody talking shit. And then you can go many examples. You can go to the account with Moses, when Moses' sister decided to speak out. She got mad because Moses had a Midianite woman. And what did the Lord do? You know what the Lord did to her? He made her leprous. And this is going to go for you. That's for you women too. A lot of we women just need to be quiet and just follow the man. Fall in line. That's it. If you have a husband, you be obedient to your husband and you just respect the order. You know, if you don't have a husband, the Lord will give you one in due time. You just respect the order and keep it pushing. This is 2 Kings chapter 2 and verse 23 and 24. And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head. So they was scoffing, talking shit. Just like this nigga is, man. And it's like a lot of these people are doing. But what did the Lord do? This is verse 24. And he turned back. This is Elisha. And looked on them and cursed them in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we got the true names. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 of the children, 42 children of them. Bear mauled their ass up, tore their ass up, man. Body parts is flying off. So that's what's going to happen to a lot of you scoffers. You got mass, you got judgment happening. So these guys, they best just keep doing what you're doing. You see, because at the end of the day, you don't want the Lord to set up the kingdom. You want to still be here. So at the end of the day, you're our enemy, like King David said. I hate them with a perfect hatred and count them mine enemies. So all you niggas are nothing but enemies anyway. So we want to see y'all get judged. This is Matthew 18 and verse 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it is better that for him that a millstone was hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. It's better for you to get drowned in the sea. All right. It's better for you to get drowned in the sea than to offend one of the Lord's servants, the ones that truly believe on him. Verse 7. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must be needs that offenses come, but woe unto him by whom the offense cometh. And that's offense to the videos nigga make. Talking shit. You scoffers, man. Scoffers have exposed brothers' personal life and all types of stuff. So you offended brothers, man. So what's going to happen? The Lord finna bring judgment on you. Let's get these last precepts, man. Matter of fact, I don't even want to get this one. I'm going to end it off with this right here. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 22. And we understand this is prophecy. But at the end of the day, this is proving us to be the true servants of the Lord. You see, this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 22. It says, And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. You see, whoever endured into the end, we got to continue regardless of all these people coming against us. Because they're going to see the salvations I had earlier, Wisdom of Solomon 5, but that was going to kind of depart the lesson. I just wanted to keep this kind of thing kind of brief. They're going to see the salvation, and also they're going to see the men that were serving the Lord living good, while they're going to be getting jacked the hell up with that tribulation because they've done all that evil and wickedness, man. That judgment is going to have to eventually come and bite them right back in the behind. You see? So all these scoffers, we ain't worried about it. Van Ash and all these dudes, they're just laying up judgment for themselves. So we have nothing to worry about. That's just something, that's one of the little things we got to, deal with. We got to be steadfast, still in this truth. We're going to have niggas that come against us. This is going to get worse. Because the spirit of the Lord is stirring up these demons on these people. You see? But anyways, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to end it off by saying, Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostle elders, great millstone, root and teach well, Kwame Yashrala, Shalom.